In the world of K-pop, interidol friendships are often the main highlight for fans. However, there are not many moments that can touch the hearts of ARMY, as BTS fans are called, like what happened recently between Jungkook and Jimin. This emotional moment occurred when Jungkook suddenly expressed his feelings with such deep words, making Jimin immediately hug him tightly. This incident not only made the two BTS members moved, but also made the ARMY around the world shed tears. The beginning of an unexpected moment. This moment happened when BTS was doing a live streaming session to interact with the ARMY. Usually, BTS live streaming sessions are filled with laughter and funny stories. However, this time it was different. Jungkook, known as the maknae, youngest member of BTS, suddenly took the atmosphere more seriously. He started talking about BTS' journey over the years, from their debut in 2013 to becoming one of the biggest music groups in the world. Jungkook revealed how tough the journey was, especially in the early days when they had to fight for recognition. He also talked about how the support from the members, especially Jimin, has helped him through these difficult times. "I wouldn't be able to survive without you, especially you, Jimin. You are always there for me, even when I feel like I can't anymore," Jungkook said in a trembling voice. Jimin's reaction immediately embraced Jungkook. Hearing Jungkook's words, Jimin, who was sitting next to him, immediately looked moved. Without saying much, Jimin immediately hugged Jungkook tightly. The hug is not just an ordinary hug, but a hug full of meaning and emotion. Jimin, who is known as a very caring and affectionate figure, seemed unable to hold back his tears. He whispers something into Jungkook's ear, making Jungkook sob even more. The ARMY who watched this live stream could not help but get emotional. Many said they cried watching that moment. "This is the most moving moment I've ever seen from BTS. They really are like family," wrote one of the ARMY in the comments. Jungkook and Jimin's friendship is always in the spotlight. Jungkook and Jimin's friendship is always in the spotlight. Since their debut, the two are known to have strong chemistry, both on stage and in everyday life. Jimin, who is 2 years older than Jungkook, is often referred to as Hyung, big brother, who is very protective of Jungkook. Meanwhile, Jungkook always expressed his gratitude to Jimin for the support given. There are many moments that show their closeness, such as when Jimin helps Jungkook practice dancing until late at night, or when Jungkook makes Jimin his favorite food. However, the moment feels even more special as Jungkook openly expresses his feelings, something he rarely does. Impact of this moment on the ARMY. This emotional moment touched not only the hearts of Jungkook and Jimin, but also the ARMY around the world. Many fans feel inspired by their friendship. Seeing Jungkook and Jimin support each other like this made me realize how important it is to have someone who is always there for you. One ARMY member wrote on social media, "In addition, this moment also reminds ARMY of BTS's journey, which is full of twists and turns. From a group that was not initially considered, BTS has now become one of the biggest names in the global music industry. This journey would not have been possible without the hard work and support of each member, including the close friendship between Jungkook and Jimin." A message to be taken from this moment. This emotional moment between Jungkook and Jimin teaches us about the importance of support and friendship. In life, we all inevitably face difficult times. However, with people who are always there for us, all obstacles will feel lighter. As Jungkook said, "We don't have to go through everything alone." BTS, through moments like these, not only provide entertainment through their music, but also provide valuable life lessons. They teach us about the meaning of friendship, hard work, and mutual support. Conclusion: this emotional moment between Jungkook and Jimin will always be remembered by ARMY as one of the most moving moments in BTS history. The close embrace they share not only shows their closeness as groupmates, but also as true friends. ARMY is increasingly convinced that BTS is not just a music group, but a family that loves and supports each other. With a moment like this, BTS once again proved that they are not only great on stage, but also have a big heart. And for ARMY, it's a reminder that behind BTS's success, there are emotional stories that bring them closer to fans. The emotional moment between Jungkook and Jimin that occurred during BTS's recent live stream has become a hot topic among the ARMY and the media. The tearful hugs, heartfelt words, and emotional expressions shown by the two BTS members moved many fans. However, behind the excitement, a question arises that deserves reflection. Did this moment really happen spontaneously, or was it just an engineering design to attract the attention of the media and the public? Touching moment or marketing strategy? It is undeniable. BTS is one of the largest music groups in the world with a very loyal fan base. Their every move, both on stage and behind the scenes, is always in the spotlight. Emotional moments like the one between Jungkook and Jimin are certainly very interesting material to talk about. However, some question the authenticity of the moment. Is this purely an expression of sincere feelings, or is there an element of dramatization deliberately created to increase popularity? It is undeniable. BTS is one of the largest music groups in the world with a very loyal fan base. Their every move, both on stage and behind the scenes, is always in the spotlight. Emotional moments like the one between Jungkook and Jimin are certainly very interesting material to talk about. However, some question the authenticity of the moment. Is this purely an expression of sincere feelings, or is there an element of dramatization deliberately created to increase popularity? Some ARMY might argue that moments like this are impossible to engineer. They believe that Jungkook and Jimin's friendship has been proven for a long time, and the moment is just a reflection of their true closeness. However, on the other hand, there are also skeptics. They questioned why this moment occurred precisely during a live stream, where millions of pairs of eyes were watching. Is this a coincidence, or is there a specific purpose behind it? Media and sensationalism. Is this moment exploited? The media, especially those engaged in the entertainment industry, often take advantage of emotional moments to attract public attention. This tearful moment of Jungkook and Jimin certainly became the perfect fuel for sensational headlines. However, whether the media coverage reflects reality or actually creates an exaggerated narrative, for example, some media describe the moment as a harbinger of internal discord or hidden conflict. In fact, there is no indication that BTS is having problems. Instead, the moment shows more closeness and support between members. However, the media often choose a more dramatic angle to attract readers' interest. This leads us to ask, are we witnessing reality, or just a polished version of it by the media? ARMY as a spectator, should we believe it? As fans, we often get caught up in emotions when we witness moments like this. However, it is important that we remain critical and do not immediately accept everything that is presented by the media or even by our own idols. The question is, are we too trusting, or should we question the authenticity of the moment?